in my formerly nicotine-stained fingers, the Trump tax plan, complete with some Trump excerpts about the tax plan, sound bites. And we'll get to that here in just a second. I just need to do some Boehner stuff here. Oh, by the way, thanks to Buck Sexton for being here on Friday. This is how, at the Value Voters Summit in Washington, it's held every year toward the end of September, Marco Rubio was speaking and actually made the announcement to the crowd. This is how it sounded.
How can it be that we sent a Republican majority to Congress, and yet they're still not able to stop our country from sliding in the wrong direction? And we'll see how things progress. Just a few minutes ago, Speaker Boehner announced that he will be resigning.
Now that applause went on and on and on and on, and it was over the top. And this is something that a number of people have been attempting to make happen for months now, going into years. And as is the usual case in the aftermath of something like this, there are all kinds of stories. And they run the gamut from who made it happen, who gets credit for it, who engineered it, why did it happen, what does it mean going forward, and all of that. The most important aspect of this to me is that whoever is responsible for this is not through. They are actually going now to target Mitch McConnell on the same basis. Now, from what I understand, Ted Cruz was deeply involved in this. To tell a long story very short, Cruz became aware very soon upon arriving at the Senate that he was going to have a tough time making a difference there. Because he was so outnumbered, because the leadership was so entrenched. And the leadership in the Senate, just like the leadership in the House, and we've been through all the reasons, but I take the time to list them again, just was not going to stop Obama. They weren't even going to try to make it look like they were going to stop Obama, except to people they were not telling the truth through election, like us. They were apparently very willing to tell us that we're going to do everything they could to stop Obamacare, to repeal Obamacare, but you know the drill. But never once did anything serious ever happen to derail, stop, slow down any aspect of the Obama agenda. Now, the reasons for that are also multifaceted, and we've been through all of them. But folks, the big reason for all of this is money. At the end of the day, it's always about money. It always has been about money in politics.
Why are there so many people parked here?
Do you know why we did the Iran deal?
Oh, no.
You know why?
There's got to be a reason.
Why the Corker bill exists?
We didn't see this the other day.
Why there was never any serious
Oh, look.
effort to stop
Look, it's
Obama
all this.
in making the Iran deal. You have any idea?
They're walking that way.
But what are they doing?
There was a news story that was the UK Daily Mail.
Are they hiking or something?
The Iranian national airline,
Yes, they are. Apparently, they are hiking.
is falling apart. Their aircraft are
You know that they're
dilapidated.
early
And
20s,
because the
late
sanctions
teens.
have been in place, they've been unable to
Doesn't
buy
know any
new
better.
aircraft, replacement aircraft, and parts to repair what they
And
have
it's
now.
parts.
So basically, they're
That's why.
paralyzed.
The
There's
park is full.
something.
The park is full.
They, in Iran, the Mullins, have ordered a number of
Sunday.
replacement aircraft
Something's
made by
going on.
Boeing.
It's the park.
Boeing, therefore,
People go
wants
to
the
parks.
deal. But in order for the deal to happen, $150
You
million
can't park on the side of the
those
road of a
Iranian assets
mountain?
needs to be unfrozen.
Well,
Sounds safe.
It's on the other side of the road, not on the side of the Christmas.
Still.
At the top of my head, I think it's the Daily Mail, but it might very easily be something else. But the bottom line was that Republican politicians, elected officials, basically had to please a very well-to-do donor, series of donors that were going to be able to engage in new business with Iran if the sanctions were removed. If you look at the Corker bill really all it was about was lifting the sanctions by statute. Now this is very important. The Corker bill secured sanctions being lifted by statute. You know, I was watching the last Republican Republican debate. It was an exchange between Ted Cruz and I think it was Kasich. And Kasich, they were having an argument of what you do if Iran cheats in the deal. And Cruz was making it very clear that we were never going to find out if Iran cheated because they were in total control.
Check for my mother's message too.
And they are. We want to lodge a complaint. It's 24 days before we can take action, and they have to grant us permission to come in. But they, the Iranians, by virtue of this deal, do their own inspection first. It's a joke. There is no inspection process. There's no verification whatsoever. And Kasich was saying to Cruz, look, if they violate,
no
we just slap the sanctions back on
or
them.
text.
And I'm yelling at the TV, no, we can't slap the sanctions back on them. They have been lifted by statute. The sanctions have not been lifted temporarily, and they've not been lifted per se as part of the deal. They have been lifted by virtue of the Corker, which is a statutory law. Now, the statutes have thus maintained that the Iranians are going to get their $150 billion, whether they cheat or not. And so the Iranian nuclear deal, when it comes to the debate in Washington, never really was about Iran and nuclear weapons. It was about...
What's it called?
Yeah.
Money.
But it didn't say anything on the phone, right?
It didn't translate. Apparently, it couldn't translate your mother's voice.
Want to do business with Iran.
Translate? I don't understand.
My voicemail makes it for $2 a month. It creates typed text of whatever you'd say.
Why?
So that if I'm in a meeting or something and I get a voicemail, I can just look at it and read it. Rather than have to listen to it.
Now, all the while this debate's
You hadn't told me this. Could I call you on this messages? I have done that.
Story after story that the parameters of the debate center on whether or not it makes sense that Iran permitted to get a nuclear weapon. Remember what this was about. And all of us were incredulous. Why even do it? If you're the Senate, you oppose Obama, you oppose Iran having nukes, just insist on the treaty. Just insist on this being a treaty. If you just do that, you solve the problem. And you need 2/3 of the Senate to ratify it. It's not automatic, but the Corker bill went into action and reversed the whole procedure for the treaty. And basically turned this into nothing more than a statutory elimination or lifting of sanctions. So all the while, these elected officials are telling us they're going to stop Obama and Obama. They're going to stop Obama on amnesty and illegal immigration. That's not what's going on. What's going on is that their donors are demanding that they get this and that from the Republicans in terms of policy and votes. And that's who the Republican officials in Washington, elected officials, are loyal to. So you can call that political system being corrupted or what have you. The point is, Ted Cruz was aware of all of this. And he decided there was no way, since he's so vastly outnumbered in the Senate, that what he instead did was work with the conservative members in the House to strengthen them, to focus them, and not that they needed it, but just to form some unity and to have a coordinated effort that was aimed at Boehner's resignation. Since Cruz was not going to be able to engineer a similar thing in the Senate because he was basically the party who won. So there's any number of people who you might, if you want to consider this in a doling out of credit, since Cruz is right there at the top. But then you could also say that Mitch McConnell deserves a lot of credit, not because he wanted to get rid of Boehner, but just because of what he did. Just because constantly bottling up anything that would stop Obama, never taking on the Democrats, this fear of a government shutdown. Even this morning I see some analysts on television, the worst thing that could happen is if there's a government shutdown. I don't know what it is. The Republicans just have this irrational fear of a government shutdown that is going to be the end of
Fall
them
Fest.
in their 2016
Today's a Fall Fest.
aspirations. And you talk about blind.
Yeah.
There's an entire presidential campaign being waged out there, and a bunch of outsiders who've never been in politics before are leading the whole process. The insider experts, career politicians, you need a telescope to see them. Their poll numbers are so low.